Hello and welcome to the 20th episode of This is Total War Legendary Shogun 2 Let's Play. In this one we are going to start with a defensive siege battle against two enemy armies. They outnumber us more than 2 times. They have 5,000 men and we have 2,204 men. However, the main danger I guess in this battle is that they have a bunch of samurai units and Kachi samurai as well, which are good in range and also in melee. And yeah, the second army also has professional Naginata Shigaru, which are just generally good in melee, as well as the professional Yari Shigaru and one Kenshi samurai unit. So I have to be careful, I have to play well, and yeah, this should be a pretty tough battle. Let's get right into it. Okay, here we are on the battlefield. As you can see, it is raining. That is a little bit of a disadvantage as it will make our match logs perform a little bit worse. But overall, it shouldn't be too bad. It also doesn't allow enemy archers to use fire arrows, which is pretty helpful. So let's try to get everybody into position. Our general, where do we want him to be is the question. Is he even able to get into the fortress? It seems like we do not really have enough space for our general in the fortress. So I guess we might just put him outside, but it seems like I'm not even able to put him outside because I guess there's no deployment zone outside. So there's actually a little bit of a problem that we have right here. We have to find a way to get the general into the fortress. Oh, okay, nice. We found a way. Perfect. Okay, I guess I will just have to accept that. Oh, perfect. Okay, nice. Okay, good to know. You can just about place him in this position. Okay. Right, we are going to do standard strategy, the guns in this position. We will try to burn down this tower, this should work. And we will then put the other garrison units in positions relatively close to this position here, because that is where we have to expect the enemy assault. So yeah, let's place these guys maybe here. Okay, perfect. And we can actually possibly have a unit here to later run down the fleeing enemies. Yeah, we'll try to leave a unit here and we'll see. Maybe we'll have to pull it back depending on what the enemy archers will do. Okay, general, yeah, you will stay here. So let's have a look where all of our non-garrison Ashigaru units are. They are all supposed to be in a safe position. Okay, nice. These guys will burn down this tower. These guys are supposed to hold this position here. And the archers are supposed to shoot into this position. Yeah, the main enemy force will likely attack from this position, which they pretty much always do. But the reinforcing enemy army could also send a few units to climb up here. That would be a little bit more tough, but it should still be fine, honestly. Okay. Now we do have all of our units deployed, so let's start the battle. We can also put everybody into defensive mode, maybe not our general, because he will be used to run down enemies later on. Okay, here we can see the first enemy force, but the first thing I actually want to do is start burning down this tower so that we are able to burn it before the enemy forces arrive. Luckily we do not have a cannon sound at the moment, so that's nice. Okay, we can also use rapid volley to increase the fire rate of this tower. The enemy Yari samurai do look pretty nice. What I like about them is that they do not have those big shoulder pads that the other samurai have, like the Kenshi samurai in this mod. Because yeah, I feel like they are not from the Sengoku Jidai time period. But this is not the whole enemy force. Okay, here are more enemy units. And yeah, the Kenshi Samurai, they do have those pads on their shoulders. So yeah, that's quite interesting. Okay, so yeah, it seems like everything is going as it's planned. As you can see, it's really nice. These guys now also have Banzai. I believe because our general has a tech that gives all of the units Banzai in his army, if they can obtain Banzai. Because there are like some units that can get it, like most samurai units, but the Ashigaru, they cannot get it even if you research it with your general. In the tree of your general, the tech tree. But yeah, we can actually use rapid volley again. You can see the enemy actually lost like maybe 15-20 units at this point to a tower. Yeah, maybe even like 25. So it's pretty good. Question is where the enemy reinforcements will appear from, and I can actually already see them. They are coming from here. Just as another battle that we once fought against the Date, where they also came from here as a reinforcing army. Yeah, so it will likely happen that a few of their units will try to climb up from here. But that should be fine. Okay, here I will do a little cut and we'll be right back when the action begins. Okay, we now have the first enemy units charging in. Unfortunately, a few of the Katana Samurai retainers decided to stay here in this position instead of retreating. Oh, now this guy got shot, yeah. Damn it. It's his own fault because he did not retreat. But okay, let's use Inspire. Have a look. Are these guys firing? Okay, these guys are not firing. It helps. Okay, now... But let's still give an order so that they will all fire, hopefully. Yeah, it seems like now more of them have begun firing. Perfect. And enemy casualties are already mounting. Let's use War Cry to reduce the enemy stats and their morale. And I mean, we can also use Banzai because it also increases the attack, melee attack, and the charge attack. Let's have a look at the stats. 21 melee attack, 17 charge bonus. Now 25 melee attack, so I think plus 4, if I remember correctly. And charge bonus plus 12. So yeah, really nice. Have a look again here. 21. Now 25, yeah, plus 4 attack. Very strong. Okay, we do still have Inspire with this unit. We will use that for the guns. It's also buffs up the stats a lot. Look at the green brackets. You can see a big increase with the green stuff, so it means that we got a bunch of stats from the Inspire. And we actually have another Inspire right here, perfect. The archers are also now firing into the enemies, perfect. Already 45 kills, that's actually really impressive for archers in this. Especially considering that the enemies have a bunch of samurai units in here as well. But the good thing for us is that they are Yari Samurai, and even though Yari Samurai are quite good in this mod, compared to the other Samurai they are still a little bit weaker, I would say. As they just do not have high attack and therefore can't really kill units too quickly. So yeah, our units are still pretty healthy at this point. But we are kinda being pushed back. Our general is in great danger now. Is he being shot? Yes, he is being shot by enemy archers, I believe. Have a look at volley maybe? Will these guys fire? Oh, one guy was like firing. Okay, yeah, a few arrows, but that's okay. Let's ignore that for now. Actually, at this point, we do kinda need to send more units to protect this position. Oh, damn it. The heroic advance did not reach these guys. Okay, we have to actually charge in. Those are Kenshi Samurai. They are definitely quite good units. Oh, they will charge us now. Let's do a little bit of a counter charge, but we will lose a bunch of units because they have very high charge bonus. Okay, we actually want to move another unit into this position. And we also want to move our guns so that we have more able to shoot at the samurai here. Hopefully they will move. It's a little bit... Yeah, okay, they're moving. Perfect. Okay, here our units, they're still holding, but there are quite a lot of enemies there, so it's a little bit tough. Let's get this unit to support. Actually, now I realize it would be smart to keep the units here, and then they can quickly move out of the gate here and out of the gate here. Guess next time I can do that. Okay, these archers have already used up all of their ammunition. You can see they got a good amount of kills, 104. That is, as I said earlier, that is pretty good with those archers in this mod, because the archers in this mod are not all too strong, honestly. These guys are still moving, but we actually have a unit ready here, so we will also get that into the fight. Our guns are now shooting very effectively into the units here. Right. I mean, you cannot really see too many casualties, but yeah, the guns, they are shooting, but they are just not too many on the side. Actually, these guys are not shooting yet. Let's give them the attack order. This should make them shoot. Maybe, okay, maybe, yeah, the angle is not too good. Let's try to get the enemies. Come on, guys. We need to get the enemies into a different position. Okay, but they are still being destroyed, the enemies, so that's pretty good. Let's also use Banzai and Warcry. Let's use Inspire. I'm kind of thinking honestly at this point, maybe even buff up the retainers, and they might even get a bunch of kills themselves at this point. Oh yeah, they're getting kills very rapidly right now. That's good. And I kind of want to get another unit into that position, because they're kind of not on very high numbers anymore. Okay, here it's looking pretty good. Our guns... It now seems like more of our guns are able to fire, which is really good. Let's try to give an attack order again. Yeah, it's looking good. Oh yeah, our general is losing, unfortunately, a good number of men, but it's kind of tough to move him because he has such a big, yeah, such a big bodyguard. So it's a little bit tough to move him in this small fortress. Let's run with these guys. Yeah, unfortunately, it's also a little bit tough to get him to inspire these guys or use like second wind, because I can't really get closer to them and hit them with the second wind, for example. So that's a little bit unfortunate. Okay, these guys are now fleeing, but they will get cut down. Very good. Here it's also looking good. The enemy Naginata Kumi, they cannot compare our Yari Kumi, that are also buffed up by our clan bonuses. Okay, let's do a little charge right here, but I do believe they should still stay in formation, yeah, because the enemies, they are not charging, and if you are the only one charging, it is more likely that the units will stay in formation. But if both sides charge into each other, then it can happen that the units will not stay in formation and get into each other pretty much. So that's a little bit annoying when that happens. Anyway, now we have the Yadishgaru holding very well. Our samurai actually still there, and they are now cutting down very high amounts of enemies here as they are trying to flee. Very good. Okay, we have more enemy reinforcements coming in. The balance of power is still not in our favor, but it has become better. And at this point we haven't really lost any units that are not garrison units. I mean, we lost a few of the general's bodyguard, a few Ashigaru of the other units as archer fire is coming in, but that is absolutely fine. That is perfect pretty much. Here you can see a bunch of beaten enemies. Very nice. Okay, we have more professional Naginata Ashigaru coming in. But I do also have like a mixture of samurai armor and Ashigaru armor, or mainly an Ashigaru helmet. So it's quite interesting to see these professional Ashigaru units as well. Okay, these guys don't have any abilities. We have Inspire, let's use that on the guns. Okay, let's again give an attack order on the guns. Nice, we are taking out a bunch of enemies. Wow. And we are focusing on the enemy Kenshi Samurai because they are the strongest enemies. If I am correct at the moment, and I think, yeah, the enemies, they don't really have anything stronger. And honestly, I do believe Kenshi Samurai are like pretty much the strongest melee unit in this mod. I mean, there are also heroes, of course, which are an exception because they are heroes, but you can only get limited numbers of them. And if I remember correctly, in this mod, the heroes also have bigger units. Heroes have like, I think they have 80 men instead of 40 men in the base game, or maybe even 100. But yeah, the heroes, they will definitely also be very strong, so maybe I will try to get the heroes at some point. Okay, now I think I will use the Inspire of those samurai on the Ashigaru, also another Inspire on guns. Very good. And this is just perfect for us. Our units are actually really strong with all of the buffs we are giving them. And I do believe the aura of our general is boosting their morale a lot. So they will not give up easily, they will just continue fighting. And the enemies are just getting hit again and again. There's no escape for them. Our guns already have 1,462 kills, that is really insane. And our melee units also like 555 kills on these guys. Really impressive. How's it looking with the Ashigaru? They also have 111 kills, which is also pretty good. Very nice. So now, I think at this point I should possibly move out this unit. I kind of want to see if there's any enemy cavalry left or enemy generals. Because they might attack our unit if we try to move that outside. But I believe it should be okay because the cavalry wouldn't really fare too well against our Ashigaru anyway. And yeah, I might even want to send out another unit because honestly it's looking really good in this main fight here. And we do even still have this unit here and this unit here that we could send in. Yeah, I'm trying to see the, where the enemy generals are, but it's kind of hard. Oh, there they are. Okay, actually they still have bow cavalry left, so yeah, I think this unit might just stay here so that the bow cav does not shoot at them. Instead I want the bow cav to climb up and then they will easily be taken out like the other enemy units. Let's use rapid advance again with those guys to reduce the fatigue. To even get rid of it completely as long as the ability is active. I mean, yeah, I don't know, I can also try to use those abilities, but they won't really reach these guys. Even if they could reach them potentially, because we have other units that are more close, these units will instead get the buffs. So yeah, we won't really be able to use any general abilities to buff up our units here. Let's just have a look at the fighting. Yeah, I saw a few enemies getting cut down, and okay, this one guy, this one Ashigaru was able to get away. Okay, let's use the rapid volley, even if it may cause a little bit of friendly fire. Let's just charge in and take out a bunch of the enemies here. Let's see, hopefully they will now also send in their cavalry. Seems like they are not moving yet. Okay, I might just have to charge the cavalry. At this point I will move this unit. I'm not sure if they will even move their cavalry. Maybe there's a little bug and they will not move their cavalry. So yeah, I will just take this tower now. So that when I maybe charge out my units, my general even, that this tower won't be able to fire at me. Also try to hunt down the fleeing enemies. 1796 enemies taken out with the guns. Perfect. Enemy cavalry still not moving. Okay. Yeah, at this point I'm pretty certain that they will not move for now. Yeah, this is something I like to do, just give an order for the units to move to a certain direction and then they will just cut down all the enemies that they need pretty much. Here let's use all these abilities to make our units even faster. And we will also move these units to take out the fleeing enemies. And yeah, at this point I will also do a little bit of a cut and then I will likely show the last fight against the enemy cavalry, because the infantry is fleeing and just being chased down by our units. Okay, here we are. Now we are just fighting the last enemies that are remaining. This last enemy cavalry. Come on, let's take them out here. We are losing a decent number of men because of our own tower here. I do believe he has... Well, the tower has done a good amount of friendly fire. It has done a good amount of friendly fire, but yeah, now we are in a safe zone, I believe, so our general should absolutely destroy. Nice, the enemy has also activated Hold Firm, so their units will not run away, they will fight until the ability runs out or until they are beaten to the last man. Okay, let's just have a look at the battle. We cannot really charge out, because if we tried that, then our units would lose a bunch of men, because yeah, when you try to run away from cavalry, of course what will happen is that they will chase you and they will easily cut down your troops, as they cannot leave from them. Yeah, because of the Hold Firm you can see that they are fighting to the last man. And now they have all been taken out. Perfect. Let's use the Heroic Assault ability. Let's try to get into a favorable position. And now let's charge. Maybe we can also try to surround the enemy so that he's unable to flee. Okay, now we have to take him all out. Okay, we took him out. Perfect. Oh, what is this? Another general, a white general appearing. I did not expect that. He also used Hold Firm, so he will also fight to the last man. Let's take him out. Very quickly. They are falling. No one of them will survive. Sad day in the history, but a glorious day for us. Very nice. We can also use Banzai, Rapid Advance, Warcry, Inspire, and why not Rally, Second Wind. Just use everything. And sometimes when you use abilities, your units will charge in more, so that's also nice. Here we have another enemy remaining, but where's the enemy general? Okay, he has fallen. Very nice. They are all being taken out. Bam. Get out of here. Very nice. Okay, we'll be right back. Okay, here we are back on the campaign map. Pretty much a perfect victory for us. We pretty much only lost garrison units and they almost lost everything. They only have 301 remaining. Absolutely beautiful. Let's have a look at the kills and we can see the Tepokumi garrison got the most. After that our samurai retainers and then a few Yarikumi. Very nice. Now they want peace. Meaning that their forces are now depleted, so we can actually attack them very soon. Okay, now let's quickly do this battle. They do not really have too many samurai units, only one archer unit. But still they have a bunch of archers which can be annoying. So yeah, let's just get right into it and take them out. Okay, here we are. So let's have a look. Okay, yeah, this is this new interesting stronghold. Okay, let's try to not get hit too much by the archers, right? That is the main plan, especially not our non-garrison units are supposed to get hit. Seems like everybody is not on the ground, so let's start. Okay, where are they? Seems like pretty much everybody's attacking from here. Let's quickly get a plan going. Can try to quickly burn down this tower, as it will certainly fall. Come on, guys. Oh, wow. Okay, they are really throwing from a far distance. Perfect. And yeah, it seems like with the Ashigaru we have the cannons on, but that's okay. Okay, so here they are also attacking. That's why it's always important to have a look everywhere at every position. And here, what will we do? As they are attacking from two sides with archers, it will be hard to dodge the archers, pretty much. We can maybe force them at least on one side to climb up with their archers. We can send our samurai units into this position, because they are well armored. Let's actually send this unit here. Let's use Heroic Assault. Perfect. Let's have them quickly rush into this position. Let's retreat. Or these guys are actually our non-garrison units. Terrible that they are being hit. And actually I didn't really have a look at the guns, so yeah. But at this point I should still have enough time to move them. This position is not too good. I think I want them to be up here. Let's try to get them there. Yeah, here we lost a bunch of Ashigaru, but it's not the worst. Yeah, maybe actually I can force them to climb up. So I will try to do that. Let's try to retreat for now. Maybe they will climb up. Come on, guys. You get in there. Okay. Archers still firing on our units. Try to make them stop. Let's get this unit in there. Come on, guns. Move, move. Archers are climbing up, at least one unit. Let's wait a bit so the other unit also begins climbing up. As soon as they both climb up, we can actually charge them. Okay, here they are still trying to shoot at us with the archers. They're not stopping, they're not giving up. Okay. And they're actually beginning to send in units here, so we kinda have to also send something in to stop them from climbing up. Yeah, I might just charge them at this point, or not. They are not really trying to fight me, I can also retreat. Okay, let's send the guns in. We have archer boys still coming in. Our poor non-garrison units are just getting shot into pieces. Okay, at least this is a garrison unit. Let's try to sacrifice more units to the archer gods, I guess. Yeah, damn it, let's just send in this garrison unit, even though it's not a samurai unit. I don't care. It's just a garrison unit. And we are also sending in non-garrison unit as well, so that should be fine. Okay, samurai into position. Like this maybe. Let's activate rapid volley here. Are they trying to charge our archers? Let's build up a wall with our Yashigaru here. Let's charge these guys, otherwise they will get into our archers. And here we do not have any guns, so it is not too bad if we charge. Also, they are just archers, so they will be easy to take out. It's looking really good. Except, of course, the fact that we lost a few men to enemy archer fire, a few of our non-garrison units, and I don't know, maybe they're even still shooting at us. Yes. And now we can actually retreat with these guys into this position, because enemy archers have already climbed up and they rarely shoot from this position. Mostly they climb up to the next layer, so we should be very safe. Okay, now fire arrows coming in. Those will be pretty brutal. But luckily we only lost 2 men for now. 3 men now. And we can try to move a bit to dodge a few of the arrows. Okay. Yeah, enemies, they're struggling against our elite units pretty much. Let's keep that inspire for the guns. Here we are holding well, only losing garrison units, and we will absolutely destroy the enemy units in melee. And here it's kind of tough. This unit is getting shot into pieces, but yeah, it is just a garrison unit, so we have to respect the sacrifice. Wow, our guns are just shooting into this formation rapidly. This enemy formation. We can also use rapid volley with our towers. And this one, yeah, I think this should have an okayish angle. Right, so yeah, I think it should be okay. Okay, this tower actually should have a good angle. At least I hope it's able to fire at the guys. Yeah, it is. Okay. I'm kind of thinking about sending out these guys to catch the fleeing enemies. They shouldn't take too many casualties. But that will also mean that my magic tower would do a little bit of friendly fire. So I'm not too keen to do it. Let's instead use abilities here. Seems like the enemies are climbing up, so we can just take them out after they have climbed up. Yeah, this unit, wow, heroically has been shot into pieces. And we are actually needing reinforcements here. Who would have thought that? Okay, we still have this unit here. Let's quickly move it to the area where it is needed. And you can really see that the archers can actually be very dangerous when they are able to just continuously fire into your units. Guns have 209 kills, so pretty good, but compared to the other battle, of course, a lot less, because the enemies are not as blobbed up in this battle as they were in the other battle. Okay, let's try to get our units into a line formation here. Just keep the enemies from climbing up. We don't care if our samurai are wiped out, of course, because they're just garrison units. Oh. Okay. Now there are a few enemy archers outside left. What is that general doing? Can I see where that general is? They have 2 generals actually. That is something I remember. Cannot really see them. Oh, here they are. They actually also have some cavalry units as well. Interesting. But yeah, now, yeah, there are no enemies left outside. These, okay, these guys are still left. Or we can just set up here and just take out all the units that try to flee. As they try to get through the gate, we can just cut them down. And here now pretty much only archers are left. Our archers are beginning to fire bravely into the enemy positions. Yeah, and they're actually taking out a good amount of the enemies. And now we have the enemy generals coming up. And the other cavalry units as well. And here, yeah, we're just cutting down all of the enemies. They have no chance in this fight. Our units are just stronger. And yeah, we did actually suffer a good amount of casualties in this battle, but yeah, it's fine, as they are of course only garrison units. Now they are beginning to climb up the archers here. Perfect. They can all try to charge into this formation, they will all be taken out.
Our general is in grave danger,
Oh,
my lord.
damn. Jump. Okay, now he was taken out. Rest in peace to that guy. The sword on sword action is very brutal. Because many times the heads decide to fly away instead of just staying on the body. Let's have a look here maybe. This guy is kind of fighting 2 guys. He's kind of struggling. Go on, take one out. Oh, wow. The enemies actually fleeing. However, we will not chase them, we will wait for enemy cavalry units to move up. Now they're charging in. And they're taken out, easily taken out. Another one taken out. Now we have the enemy general's bodyguard actually coming in. They're actually taking out a few of our samurai. But I should just get shot into pieces. Come on, guns, let's shoot. And actually also have Inspire with the general that I can still use.
My lord, a glorious victory will soon be yours.
As you can see, the enemies, oh, they're actually taking out a few of our units in melee. But still our guns will take them out. Pink samurais. But it would be kinda awesome if there were actually wounds. Ah, there's the enemy gen. Oh wow, wow, this guy just got taken out. Wow. Absolutely insane right here. It would actually be awesome if there were like wounds and like if a unit gets taken out by a gun. It would be awesome if you could see like a hole in their armor. Actually all of our units died bravely. All of our katana retainer units. And yeah, I mean we have the enemies here that are still alive. Okay, now these guys are fleeing. Yeah, I believe I will now actually just try to charge out and take out the enemies with my cavalry, but yeah, that's something I will not show, it's just running down the enemies. So we'll be right back on the campaign map. Okay, here we are back on the campaign map. So basically the enemy lost pretty much everything, we only lost garrison units, so pretty much a perfect result. Unfortunately just a close victory, so a little bit less experience I believe than other victories, but we'll take that. Very nice. So in this episode, just the defenses have already taken up quite some time. As in many cases or in many episodes it is of course the case. But yeah, it is what it is, I guess. Okay, so yeah, the samurai, they are being recruited here. We are researching Way of the Sword. Next turn we can start building up the Nadachi Dojo to reduce the time of sword units. Or to reduce the recruitment times of sword units, to be more exact. Okay. What I also want to do is upgrading those land clearances to increase the food income that we are receiving at the moment. So we can actually also upgrade this, that would be fine, even though it would increase the Christianity spread. Our provinces already have 0.5 Shinto Buddhism spread, and we even have a devout Buddhist general present, which is this guy, I assume. Yeah, actually, after another battle, he should level up, so we can just go ahead and absolutely take out those Ashigaru. Will I just send him alone is the question. I mean, he's not very strong yet, to be honest, but he's already pretty strong. I believe I might just dismount him and take them all out. Yeah, okay, let's just do that. This way, I believe we have a better chance of getting something like a heroic victory, as the balance of power is less in our favor than it would be if we would also attack with the other Ashigaru units. But anyway, we'll be right back. Okay, here we are, back, let's go. Let's start. Let's just run at them. Let's increase the speed. I mean, let's just run. We don't have to be too time consuming here, I guess, because when we use Heroic Assault and Second Wind, our fatigue will be removed pretty much and will be absolutely fresh anyway. So the plan is to get this mounted, honestly, because the Yari Ashigaru, they do have a very high bonus against cavalry, so I don't believe it would be the wisest thing to just fight them on the horse. So yeah, we can actually bait them. That should work if we just move forward here. Come on guys, hello.
Treacherously meant to ambush us.
Don't you want to charge me and my general? Okay. Okay, now we can just... I mean, to make it even better, we could also move up to that hill. Yeah, I think I might just honestly do that quickly. Because, yeah, with the hill bonus, our units will become even stronger. This way, we'll lose even less men. Okay, now at this point, we want to use Heroic Assault. Let's go. Let's move up a little bit more. Come on, guys, please don't stop chasing. Okay, nice, they are still chasing. They have locked the eyes on my general. Let's dismount. Come on, guys, go, go, go. Nice, and now let's charge. Let's use Inspire to increase attack and, yeah, I believe only attack in this mod, at least. And we charged him. Oh, wow. Yeah, this guy just got stabbed, and I think another one just got absolutely taken out. Let's have a look. We should just absolutely take the enemies out. Okay, this guy just got taken out. Very nice. Okay, they're all just gone. I do have to say, I do very much like how Shogun 2 looks and how the animations look. Okay, it seems like I have to run firstly, and then I will tell them mount and dismount. Yeah, that's something that would be actually quite nice in your Total Wars if the animations would be as nice, as interesting as in Shogun 2. I believe there are actually a few nice animations as well in Shogun 2. But not Shogun 2 in the newer games. But overall, I feel like the combat is a little bit more. It feels a little bit not as heavy. The blows sometimes feel not like in Shogun 2, like where it really seems like they're really fighting hand-to-hand combat for their lives. And that's something I really like about Shogun 2. Okay, now again, let's dismount. And now let's charge. Let's also use Heroic Assault. After you use Heroic Assault, the units always pause for a second, so you have to tell them again to move so that they will not just stay where they are.
My lord, a
Glorious victory will soon be yours. Okay, let's get close into the action. Okay, there's the enemy general. Let's take him out. Or the commander of this unit at least. Oh! Okay, he threw our guy to the ground. He's brave. He is their commander. But I believe he will end as fish fodder. Or, yeah, I think it would be more sensible to say that he would end as worm fodder, as he will be taken out and his body will likely nurture the ground, I guess. Animals that chill here. Okay, he was taken out. Very nice. All of the enemies just got absolutely taken out. Look at this, this is insane. Okay, very nice. I do believe we took out everybody, so we should... or not actually. Normally when you take out everybody you should immediately win, the game should end, but it seems like a few of them were able to run away. So let's just end the battle right here. Very nice, decisive victory. Okay, we'll be right back on the campaign map. Okay, here we are back. 4 men lost, that is fine. Let's go. Let's take out the enemy. Let's get ourselves a star, very nice. Yeah, I do believe this campaign will actually take quite some time to finish. And it will just be very long gameplay campaigns, so I guess if somebody has lots of time, then they can watch it, but yeah, it will not be easy to watch, I guess, because the episodes are so long and like so many. But okay, so yeah, here we have this skill tree here that will increase the defense of our general's bodyguard by 15. This will increase the melee defense as well by 15, and also increase the general's size of the general's bodyguard. So our general will become better and better in fighting. Can also put 1 point into this, as we will want to also get living treasure, which will increase the bodyguard size by 100% and also enable Banzai for units that can get it, like Mudachi Samurai or Kenshi Samurai in this mod. Okay, so let's quickly think what is the best investment. Of course, this enemy will also quickly be taken out and eaten pretty much by our forces. So okay, this general can also retreat. He doesn't really have a lot of forces to attack these strong enemy fortresses. Here we are defending fine, okay. Well, so many things that we can actually do at the moment, so many things we could build up. So here, is there anything that would give us food? I do not believe so. I mean, the school would increase tax rate, which is decent, but this province isn't too rich anyway, so it's not really a priority at this point. This is also interesting, enables the recruitment and replenishment of Yari Hatamoto, which are really good. They are like really good Yari samurai, but I do believe they are also very much limited. That's what I believe. Indeed, because it is also the case in custom battles, and it just seems like a bodyguard unit, Yari Hatamoto. So I believe that you can get like a few of them, but not too many. So let's instead upgrade this, I would say. Maybe, yeah. Let's upgrade this here to increase our food income. Upgrade this here. And other than that, we cannot really, unfortunately, upgrade too much more, but it should be fine. Let's have a look. How much is the building cost reduced? By 6%. So yeah, I'm still not certain if it increased the buffs we get from our general because he increased in level. I'm not sure. I didn't really remember, honestly. But I guess I could just check it by watching an old video at some point if I want to. Okay. Right, so yeah, we do also have 2 more Yari Ashigaru in this province, or Yarikumi as they're called in this mod. And it seems like the enemy has a a big amount of forces here that will attack this province, so it wouldn't be too unreasonable to send 1 more unit. I mean, yeah, we have the insane general here as well in this. Is this not the insane province? No. I mean, this is the really strong province, right? Maybe both are really strong. You're not too certain, however. Let's actually send these guys into this province, in case we are attacked there. I do believe this defense here should be very strong. But maybe we'll just send in 1 more unit. This guy, because he was in the province before. And we'll try to get more and more units into this province as well. Here we still have 4, that is good. Yeah, we will just have to continue for now, for a little bit longer, to just play the defensive game until we have enough samurai recruited so that we are able to push out and destroy. Our economy should also become very good with the extra food, as that will increase the growth in every province. Okay, I do believe at this point we can pretty much end the turn. Agents are not very useful, unfortunately, at the moment, because they will likely just get taken out most of the times. But maybe this shinobi can survive. Let's have him level up in this province, because by putting him to establish a spy network in our province, he will also level up his experience, which one can see here. And this way he will become stronger, and maybe at some point we can start taking out all of the enemy units, agents. Yeah, I do have, okay, but we cannot recruit anymore because we don't even have another Sakuden, so, maybe I could build up a Sakuden here to increase happiness and get ninja and another agent, but the thing is, the happiness is decent at this point. It will become 0 next turn because this will reduce by 1 next turn, so we will actually have 0 here and we will not have any unhappiness problems. Right, so let's have a quick look. Yeah, provinces all are being taxed, perfect. And other than that, I do believe we can actually end the turn. We could think about maybe doing a like a offensive attack here, but honestly it's not necessary. We should be absolutely fine defending. And yeah, we'll just have to do it. Oh, but okay, I almost forgot this, so my bad. Let's quickly send our daimyo to just take out this unit. Okay. Okay, we'll just quickly show it. Here we are in the battle. We'll just quickly charge into this enemy, we won't even dismount because our general here is so strong. So we'll be able to see a few animations between spearmen and cavalry units, which is also quite interesting. Oh yeah. Okay, just take him out like that, perfect. Okay, they already broke, we lost no one. So yeah, perfect result. Yes. Make sure we just take out everybody and yeah, then the battle ends. Okay, nice. Okay, so we lost no one, perfect, they all died. Can actually also make this be a little bit faster by using this space bar. Okay, this guy will now attack this castle alone. No, just kidding, that would be a little bit too tough. Honestly, I do know that this this clan here doesn't have a lot of units anymore, as they wanted to make peace with me, which always means that they don't have a lot left and yeah, they are weak. As we are also, interestingly, but soon I think we'll become moderate and strong once we get our samurai out. Yeah, I think I will just unfortunately continue playing defensive. Yeah, that's just the way to go for now. Let's end the turn and let's see what happens. Okay, the Nanbu won peace. Interesting, let's say no. Other than that, one army moved in right here, so that's also interesting. And the Itachi Oda will attack. Yeah, I do believe actually this battle I will also do in the next episode. In this episode we had a few battles, which is pretty nice, I guess. Not too much progress, unfortunately, but I guess it's just what it is in this campaign, with a lot of battles. And actually we can see they recruited a general, they recruited a Teppo Taisho general, so a general with a gun. So that will actually be very interesting to fight against. Other than that, they just have mostly like a really big amount of archers, that is actually very tough. And a bunch of Ashigaru and guns. But I'm not too certain what the map is again on this here, but we will see that. We will see that, and yeah, we should be able to win this. Our units are also really strong with the extra armor. If we need to commit them, we will do that. We will try hard, give our best, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll be right back in the next episode.